All right, and now joining me on WION Newsroom, Kanishka Sarkar will break down the big business stories shaping your money and the economy. Nikita Singh will give us all the updates from the world of technology. And Adira Sasidharan will take us through all the action from the world of sports. We begin with Kanishka for the market updates.
That's right, Diksha. Thank you. Lots happening. A global tech sell-off, major passport fee hike in India, and crypto's continuing collapse, all making headlines today. Let's start with markets. Now, global markets are under pressure as investors dump technology stocks. South Korea's Kospi plunged nearly 6%, Japan's Nikkei fell more than 4%, and Nasdaq futures, they slid over 1.5%. Will they trigger? Growing concerns over the rising cost of AI infrastructure and slowing returns from big tech. Apple fell after raising prices on iPads and MacBooks, while Microsoft also announced price hikes on Xbox products. Meanwhile, oil prices extended losses, but uncertainty that around Iran and the Strait of Hormuz continues to keep markets on the edge. Meanwhile, back home, international travel is about to get more expensive. India has revised passport fee from July 1st. A standard 36-page passport will now cost 2,500 rupees instead of 1,500 rupees earlier. Tatkal charges have jumped from 3,500 rupees to 5,000 rupees now. And for a 60-page passport, fees has been risen to 3,500 rupees, while taking Tatkal applications will also cost 6,000 rupees now. The government has, however, retained a 10% discount for senior citizens and children below the age of 8 years for fresh applications. And finally, let's talk about cryptos. Now, crypto's painful reality check continues. 8 months ago, the crypto market was worth over $4.2 trillion, and today it's down to nearly $2.1 trillion. More than $2 trillion has been wiped out. Institutional investors, they are pulling money out. Bitcoin ETFs have turned into net sellers, and capital is shifting towards AI stocks instead. Now, the market mood has swung from euphoria to extreme fear. And without a new growth story, analysts warn that the sell-off may not be over yet. So from big tech and oil markets to passports and crypto, investors and consumers alike are navigating a world where costs are rising, confidence is falling, and uncertainty remains high. And that's about business updates. We'll now go to Nikita for tech updates.
Well, thanks so much, Kanishka. First up, Starlink will provide free satellite internet services to users in Venezuela for 1 month after 2 earthquakes struck the country. The SpaceX-owned company said it is also working to quickly deploy Starlink terminals to restore internet connectivity in the worst-hit areas. Starlink announced the emergency support on X, saying it aims to help people stay connected during the recovery efforts. Next up, Canada's TD Bank will use software to track how employees spend their time at work, raising fresh concerns over workplace privacy. The software will monitor activity on web browsers, internal chat platforms, and meeting apps to help managers track workflows and performance. Now, legal experts say Canadian workers have limited protection against digital workplace surveillance, as the country's privacy laws remain weaker than those in the European Union. And lastly, Italy-based AI firm Domin will release a fully open-source artificial intelligence model within a year, aiming to reduce Europe's dependence on US and Chinese AI systems. The model will have more than 400 billion parameters, making it one of Europe's largest open-source AI projects. Domin said that the AI will be free for companies and governments to run on their own infrastructure without relying on external cloud services. The project is backed by the European Commission and will use Europe's supercomputing network to train the model from scratch. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now my colleague Atra would be taking you through some sports updates across the globe. Over to you, Atra.
Thank you so much, Nikita. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is underway, and here are the top stories from the tournament. Ecuador have booked their place in the World Cup knockout stage in a dramatic fashion. They came from behind to beat 4-time champions Germany. The Germans started off strong. They took a lead from a controversial Leroy Sané's goal just 2 minutes into the game. Ecuador recovered and equalized through Nelson Angola's goal. Gonzalo Plata then scored the winning goal from close range for the South Americans in the 77th minute. The result means Ecuador finished Group E with 4 points. They are guaranteed a place in the last 32 as one of the 8 best third-place teams. Ivory Coast have reached the knockout stage for the first time in the World Cup history. The Elephants defeated Curaçao 2-0 to reach the last 32. Nicolas Pepe found the net both the halves to secure the win. It means Ivory Coast finished second in Group E with 6 points, winning 2 matches at a World Cup for the first time. Ivory Coast will next face runners-up from Group I, which is either France or Norway, in the round of 32 match on June 30 in Texas. Curaçao, the smallest country by population ever to play in the World Cup, depart the tournament with 1 point to finish bottom of the group. Lastly, the 2026 FIFA World Cup has become the most attended edition in the tournament's history. It surpassed the 1994 record of nearly 3.6 million spectators. With 48 matches still to be played, total attendance could realistically come close to doubling that record. The 1994 tournament featured just 52 matches compared with the 104 in this expanded edition this year. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is being co-hosted by the United States, Canada and Mexico. Well, with that, we have come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Diksha.
Thank you so much, Athira, Nikita and Kanishka, for getting us all those updates from the world of tech, sports and business.